Jeez, this is taking forever. What? I think I like the old-fashioned.
Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Press and hold the swing input button to start your power meter's cursor on its way. Release the button when your cursor is within that white circular band to swing with your intended power. There's a certain amount of forgiveness in each shot type, and that's indicated by the gray band and the red band. Nice work.
Nice work.
After setting your power, that swing plane meter is going to start moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button to stop the swing plane meter at the very top of that circle. That's going to give you a perfect swing plane.
Okay, I got it.
Stop the swing plane meter too early, you'll push your shot, and that's going to send the ball offline in the direction your golfer is facing. If you
I thought this would have been like what I just did.
Late,
I don't like this.
Shot,
I'd rather have the
and that's going to send the ball in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. As you stray further and further from perfect, your shot's going to go further and further offline. So be very careful.
Dude, for such a bad swing, I just hit it 312.
Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Good job on that one. After you set your swing plane, the timing meter will take over and keep moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button one more time at the very bottom of the circle to achieve perfect swing timing. Stopping the timing meter too early is going to result in a hook, which will curl your shot in the opposite direction. That's what we're looking for. Congratulations. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Press and hold the swing input button. Well done on that lesson. Your putt weight is how hard you hit the ball. To change the weight of your putt, you can move the aim. That was well done. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go.
Ooh. I think I was going to break that much.
Not quite. Let's try that again.
Yeah.
Not quite. Let's reset. Try again.
There we go.
Good job. That's what we're looking for. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge, then just pop this shot onto the green. That's the stuff. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your neck. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close.
Nice.
Well, you've got that one down. Hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole.
Whoa.
So we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then hold down that swing input button until your cursor is in that white circular
He said
zone on your
75%.
meter. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again.
Nice.
Well, you've got the hang of this one. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close.
Wow, that was just atrocious.
Well, not quite. Let's try that again.
Why can't I decrease anything? Can't change anything or decrease anything?
Let's just go ahead and give that another try. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay?
Wow. There. Yep.
Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Not quite. Let's try that one again. Not quite. Let's reset and try again.
What are you talking about?
That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again.
I mean, I'm drawing it like he's telling me to. Because I have to land in this little zone.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again.
How am I not achieving this?
We'll chalk that one up as a success. This is... Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
Donato, no, I'm on PlayStation. I just felt like trying new stuff today. Yeah, I started with Evil West. Kind of enjoyed that game. Like BioShock, Bulletstorm type. And I played a little Far Cry 3. And I played Hot Shots Golf for a little bit. Now I'm on. I think that's all I played so far. I haven't played 6. I played 3 when 5 came out because I think I got 3 with it. And I played 5. I haven't played it. Something about it was making me like sick to my stomach. I don't know if it was the camera work or something. They had to what is it? I don't know if it was like camera shake. Felt wonky. I enjoyed 5. From what I remember, I enjoyed 3, but I don't remember much about it. Well, you got a trial with, I think, both of them. You get like 10 hours for both games. This isn't EA though, this is EA. I have the EA one. I played that one for quite a bit.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour
Yeah, I
are
tried
proud to
to
bring
play
you this year's Q-School Final. We're just about to
game
begin
between
our
both of
coverage
them.
of this
Like,
exciting
something's
event.
available on PlayStation.
Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look,
Oh,
at the end
that's
of the
a
day,
hook.
these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's it.
Second shot here on the first.
What?
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Okay.
Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
Oh my God.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. 4 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
All right.
Starting
Ugly
the round
first hole.
above par today.
And a stumble on the opening hole
And
never sets
definitely
the
shut the
tone
hell
very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
Hit that person.
Not
angle.
quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Try
Looks
Mutant
like
League
they have
football.
a bad
I
lie
enjoyed
here
that
in
game.
the second cut.
No, Mutant League football is not EA.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Going with the 7.
Oh.
4 left.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Wow, just repeat yourself.
Par putt coming up
I'm
here.
not good at this game like I was with the EA one.
Like the look of this one. Okay, steady now.
This one's kind
Bogey
of tough.
putt coming up here.
Yep, tracking well.
And down it goes
Bogey
for
go.
consecutive bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Hey, here's an idea.
Sitting
Shut the hell
at
up.
2 over for the day. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Jeez, I
Going
just
with the
can't
5-wood.
stop hooking it. You hit that guy. Apparently not. They just go right
It's
through
fair
him.
to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
That was okay.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. This one's looking good.
Hey,
Well, that's a
got my first
momentum
par.
maintainer. Well done. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Setting up in some very deep rough. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ow.
Time now for the 4th shot.
Wow, this is being brutal.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough.
There's no, yeah. What? It was a chip. Why was it going 25 yards?
Here's their 6th shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt coming up is for triple bogey.
They're rubbing it in there, shit.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a
better.
difficult 2-putt.
A little late. He's short.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
Oh, no, it's in the rough. That's great.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker.
Playing it safe.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Eight feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
The dreaded shove.
Man, that
always hurts on the greens.
That meter is just
5 feet coming up to the cup.
sensitive.
Nice line. Oh, so close.
What was that?
And this one will be for double bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Well,
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
okay, no more
And he's hit
3-click.
that inside the range. And he's down there. You got to read.
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently at 7 over par.
Okay.
Oh, looking
No
to make a
more
statement
3-click.
here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What
Wow.
do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course
What the
is
hell was
sneaky,
that?
demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Oh, looks like I'm not parring this one.
And he needs this to save par. That's a great attempt from long range. So close. The
Game's
leader
tough.
now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
That got a little out of control, I think.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that
You guys
on
are
this
dicks.
golf course.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Surely it's going to.
Ow.
Appears to have overcooked this one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hold.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green
how is
sits
that
below
very
the players
slow?
on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That's a good-looking shot there. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Opting for the 5-wood.
That one's
I
headed
can
right
find
and
every single
staying
sand
right.
trap, apparently.
That's not the outcome they're after.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
I'm down.
And this one is for bogey. This one's dialed in.
Oh,
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
oh, thanks.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards,
Apparently my forward is not
Not
going
sure
very
if that's
fast.
how they drew it up.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Oh, chip it in.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
this one to save par.
That gets the job done.
Get a par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
I'm actually putting for birdie for once.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Looking really good.
Hey, my first birdie.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one. Sitting at 9
That wasn't an
over
easy
par.
putt.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
I told myself maybe aim it left to make sure I avoid the sand trap.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, shut up.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
I thought so.
Yeah, well
That's
hold.
rough.
Let's move on to the next. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot
Ooh.
is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If
I didn't know I could speed it up, and glad I
find the
can.
green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Get there. Nice. Okay, you can stop now. Holy crap.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one.
That went going
Up onto
forever.
the green and a chance to hole your putt.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Nope. I chunked it. Way to leave a
that's too
birdie putt
bad.
short.
Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, we'll take that.
I'm getting better.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Going with the hybrid. Looks like this one's bunker bound.
Yeah, I
That
I
was
just
a
need
bit
to
of
go
a
buy a
miscue.
towel or something.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a
Tipping it.
long day.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. This is a par putt.
Fuck was
That
that?
was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th
Down
hole.
the standings? I thought I was in the far back in the first
and
place.
A fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This one's going to the right.
Got lucky.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Ah, too hard.
Oh, so close.
Didn't give it a chance to break.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And there it is. Our current leader is
Definitely
enjoying
doing better
a
in the back.
one-shot lead.
Wasn't the front.
Time to face a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole.
Uh-oh.
Should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shots so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very
Okay,
narrow
how is it
green,
very slow?
actually
That one I went
bisected
really
in two
fast.
by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level.
How is
you
it not
have a
getting
birdie
there?
opportunity.
This is their 5th shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That will work. Currently plus 13 for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Thanks a lot, shithead.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes.
Wow,
and
I got
sevens.
robbed.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
That's brilliant out of the sand. A good look at a birdie here. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
I don't like
There's
you
going to be a lot of searching for your game, a little.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Looking forward to getting into the action here, Luke.
Well struck. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Super shot that.
I just should quit
Birdie
right
them all
now.
unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for 5th. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3-wood, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Going with a 3-wood here. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Yuck.
And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That'll sting a bit.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
It was on a good line.
Free putt for a bogey.
This one's for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Looks to be going with a hybrid
How
here.
is that very slow?
That's really not what we were looking for.
Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
There,
Looks
I'm
like
just
they
going to
have a
like
good
smash
line
the
here in the
control
second
forward
cut.
every time. That's just
Getting ready
stupid
to
that
play
you have
there
to hit
for-
it that fast.
Ooh, that almost went down. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And this putt to move into the top 20. That's disappointing.
That will drive you bats.
Now 4 back after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Good stroke. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
And he's safely on the green. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good, this one. Well, that'll play. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And with that now, back to level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Pro golfer.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Attaboy, good shot. Second shot here on the 7th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, that was pure. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Get in there.
Looking really good, this one. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 7th. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Yeah, I sliced that. I felt it.
Wow, what happened there?
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
An
All right.
important par save.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Oh, really?
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second
Oh, no.
shot.
Oh, no,
We
no,
have
no, no.
seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, my God. I
He's not
find
hit
the
the
most
mark on
random
that
bunkers.
approach.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
This is on a great line.
Oh,
That's frustrating. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Corn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. 4 strokes
slow
off the
again.
lead.
I really thought I hit
A
that
little
well.
off the mark on that approach shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Chip it in.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-wood. Second shot here on the 11th.
That was terrible.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That gets the job done. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Playing from around 240 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Needs this to kick a bit left.
Ugh.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Yeah, that one will play. From about 130 yards here.
Downwind on this shot.
Going with the 8-iron here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
What are you
This would be
excited
a great
about?
up
That was
and down.
bad. Oh, my God.
this putt for par here.
That was just. This has been a bad.
Just didn't drop. Just a short putt remaining here. Now 4 back after that hole.
Ugh.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
I hope so. It should be a 2-putt.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Wow, I didn't think it broke that much.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Ooh, nice line. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by 4 strokes. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here. Be careful of the green.
Oh, wow.
It'll
I
get you if you're not careful.
twice that.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Yeah, you don't.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
That was an
I
awful
think
shot.
that ugly lie really affected them on that shot. Not a surprising result, really.
Game's tough. It doesn't help that it's a creative character, so it's brand new garbage.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Sitting at a couple over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
There we go. Wait, why is that left?
That's inside the house of opportunity. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Come down.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Not bad. Sitting at 2 over for the day. This one looks to be slightly offline here. A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Trailing
How are
by
you
6
watching?
shots after that hole. Of all
Short
the
game
finishing
phenomenal.
holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Opting for the 5-wood. Well, it
How
looks
did I
like
just
they
hit
tried
off
to be
of?
bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Dude, I don't understand why
Players
everything
left
is
with
considered
opportunity
slow
to
when I'm
get up and
slamming
down
it
here from the
forward.
sand.
How is that slow? This is like the 3rd time this
Playing
round
their
this is
5th
happening.
shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50. They won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
59.
The
That
player's
hole
going to have
right
a
there
rough go
cost
of
me
it for another
because
year until
everything
they
was
can
hit
get back
slow.
and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can.
Patrick Mahomes. Out that air.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
I got to say, the sun is shining. The birds are singing. What a fantastic day to be out here covering some golf. Good on you, Luke.
Well played, mate. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Yeah. Not a good start.
Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts.
Ugh.
That was a narrow miss. Currently at +1 for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. This shot here from about 240 yards. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into
This
the
one's
water.
not even worth finishing. It's so stupid how sensitive it is about going forward that you have to slam it forward to get just perfect. I don't think I'm going to play this one as much as I played the PGA one. I don't like this one much at all.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. I'm Luke Elvey. With me in the booth is 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
And the announcers are just annoying.
Day
How is that
we have in
perfect?
front
And
of us,
yet
Luke.
it
There's
chunked.
no doubt about it. Hopefully, the golf is just as glorious as the weather conditions.
That one
And
was
here we
fast,
are
and it
with
doesn't
their
even
four.
get there.
Oh, so close. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Second shot on the second. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
The old hammer hands putt. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
How was that?
It's a little wayward.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Nicely done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Oh, that's a nice line.
No, it's not.
Wow, that's misjudged.
You just said it was a night.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
These announcers are assholes.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
The wind better be going right to left because that just
And
said I
that's
hit
the line
everything
with sand.
perfect. Okay.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
This is
it.
looking solid, what they wanted.
And that will drop in for birdie. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. Getting ready to play their third. 3 strokes off the lead.
Very slow. I exaggerated that to go really fast.
Just 3 strokes back. .15 feet to the cup.
rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. A little slide
The
happening.
minute
here on the
that everything
leaderboard. See
start
if he can
working,
bounce
then all
back.
of a sudden it just goes
Time to tee off
stupid
at the
mode.
6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the hybrid. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. An opportunity to make their par.
Wow.
And gets that putt of distance to go. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we have a long par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
Here we go again, back to slow.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Unable to find the green on this one.
And coming up well short.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
No break.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And well hold. Let's move on. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've
How
reached
did
the
I get
8th
there?
hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very
Why did I get a
firm.
double bogey?
Tough ask.
Going with the 5-wood. Second shot here on the 8th.
Ah,
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for par.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Tee shot is looking good here. From around 170 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Going with the 7. Well, that's beautifully judged. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
no, too hard.
What a stroke.
Wow.
Oh, that's a ripper. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one is headed to the right. 2 over for the day. Straight out of the top draw.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Not a bad play, that one.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Wow. What the fuck?
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting for a par now. Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away.
Good old-fashioned 3-putt.
Sitting at 3 over for the day. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Shot.
Pretty good shot there.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Wow.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Trailing by 7 after that hole.
Tied for 60th.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one's headed right, Rich. This would be a great up and down. Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to
Oh,
left
Lord.
down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This one's headed towards the rough. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Ugh.
Time now for the 4th shot. This putt is about 8 feet. Now it's a good putt to hole for a bogey. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see
it
what
looks like I'm
happens
gonna
here on the
miss it
15th.
again.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 145
How was that
yards.
slow?
Getting ready to play their 3rd. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Ooh, right by the hole.
That was not breaking.
Well, that's
Looks
going
like
to
I missed
sting.
again.
Back-to-back bogeys at the wrong time.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Probably have to
Stepping
birdie
up
out.
to the 16th tee now.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Putting for a par here.
No break.
Oh, so close. That hole's done. Currently at 6 over par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Setting up now on a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is
Yeah, too
downhill.
hard.
Can't be too bold.
I didn't know it was
Didn't
downhill
quite
too.
judge the speed on that one. A 7-footer right here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Yep.
Of all the finishing
make it.
holes on
I
the
think I
PGA
could
Tour,
hole
Rich,
in
there's
one
plenty
here
that
and still
feel that
miss.
TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on
Didn't
the
see the wind.
left-hand side. Birdies and
On the
eagles
tee shot.
have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing
That
from
wasn't
left
slow.
to right. Gonna try and hold it against the wind.
Close to
Like
the
there's
surface here.
no point
on
of
the green
even
side.
trying to finish.
And this putt for a final score of 78. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Can't believe he did that. That drive.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Really looking forward to the action out there on the course today, Luke.
Time for the second shot into the first.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Putting for birdie.
On a nice
Oh.
line.
Hey,
Fair effort that. Good birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's in a share of 5th position. Time to tee off at the second.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
no shit.
That's going to find the water, sadly. And here we are with their fourth. Ah, absolutely flushed. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be
Wow,
gentle.
didn't break at all.
This is a bogey putt coming up.
Back to
And
even.
that putt'll drop. Well done. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the 5-wood. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Come on.
Come on, ball. Don't
Come on.
deny him.
Nice.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
That was a 45-footer. It was a 45%.
He's in a share of 7th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie
Uh-oh.
or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
I don't know.
That's,
Here we go
tad
again, where
disappointing
everything
finding the
is
branches
slow.
there. Sitting at 1 under in a share of 7th.
I'm purposely like going fast.
Uh-oh, looks like you're going to need more bunker practice.
I was
Well, that should
over
save it.
exaggerating
That
it,
one from the
going
sand.
it fast, and it kept saying slow.
And that's for a bogey.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This is from miles away. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if
shot.
players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
This is on a stupendous line.
Was on a good line.
Much to the right.
An opportunity to make a par here. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
You literally said
A
that last
spot
one.
in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
Nope. Didn't hit it hard enough. Ugh.
Yeah, that's lovely weight.
Close too.
Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. This one's a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Ooh.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Oh, get in.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And there it is. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past.
I understand why
but they
if
are
it's
really
slower,
difficult
it
to come
slices,
by.
and if it's faster, it
Henny,
hooks.
what does that lie look
That's
like?
like backwards.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
And did
That's
nothing
not
with
what
it.
he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. And here we are with the 3rd
Oh,
shot.
God. I
Pretty good
chunked that
win
one.
back into the player's face.
It was not slow.
Playing their 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. 19 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Now nothing to sweat over that one, we'll hold. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
I'm down.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, well played. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Nope.
That's
Wow.
frustrating.
I hit that way too hard, too.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
So far, so good.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
I'm 28,
A
so
long
I'm still in the
par
top
4 this
50.
hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls.
What the
Second
fuck
shot
was
is
that?
down the slope, a big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of
How the
golf
hell did that
balls.
just happen?
All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
That's some good golf right there. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here. This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
I don't know where the
Nicely
wind
done.
was there.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Trying to save par here.
No, that's too bad. Job done. Let's head to the next. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
From around 140 yards here.
Wind straight down.
just a bit outside into the rough.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
The wind was not a factor at all.
That's on the green, but still a fairway from the hole. He has this putt to save his par.
Still in the top 50.
Nicely holed. Now 7 shots behind after that.
Ooh, barely in the top
Here we
50.
have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That tee shot looks pretty good. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Hold. Nope.
Ouch, that hurts. 7 feet to the cup. That's tracking. Solid par putt, that.
All right.
Currently at 2 over par. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right, going to try and hold it against the wind.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
No, it hasn't.
And this next putt, it's for bogey.
These are on rails, looking good.
I need
That's a
at
good
least
putt to
one,
make,
maybe
that
2
one.
birdies.
The leader now
Break the
has a
50.
1-stroke advantage. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Where's the wind?
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
How close was that to going down?
Come on. Don't make my
He needs
power
this
like
to save par.
stupid.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
I think even if I birdie out, I
The
would.
putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look
Nope.
at the green here.
That's going to be
A
game.
very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Currently at
I may never
4
make the
over
cut.
for the day. From around 220 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the 5-wood. That's not going to find the fairway. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. And this putt is for a final score of 7. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, Unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top
just short.
50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next
59.
year.
Yeah,
The
one
players going
short,
to have a
but
rough
one
go of it for another year
stroke
until they
off.
can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
Oh, that's a good serve.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He's currently tied for 6th. This hole is a par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Going with a 3-wood here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
I wanted to be left of it, but not that much.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is their look at birdie.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Opting for the 5-wood. That's not the shot they're after.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And if this can go down, he'll save par.
This looks like it's got the speed
right.
and the line.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he'll take that. He's currently tied for 5th. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Ooh, on and 1.
I love seeing stuff like that.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Ah, it's going to be short. Wow.
Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle.
Let's go.
Okay,
On
let's
fire.
head to the next. And that will take him to 3 under. He's
There you
currently
go.
tied for 2nd. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Ooh, bad.
Good shot there. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Okay, steady now. And this one is for his par. There it is. Currently has a share of 2nd place.
Really?
This hole
I
here
I
is
was
a
doing
par
well, but not
4.
that well.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, stop.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
A bit short with that effort.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough.
I don't know how that was slow. I was trying
What
to
are
go
we looking
fast.
at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That is
Down,
hunting
come
for the
down.
hole.
Ooh, what a save.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. And that finds him in a share of 2nd. We have a par 5 on this one.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Good shot there, Beamer. And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind.
Oh my God.
Bit disappointing, that one. Time now for the 4th shot. 2 strokes off the lead. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Too hard.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just a
All
4
because
footer
of one
remaining.
chunk.
This looks
Chunk
good.
it. For putt
That
for
limits the
birdie, 2
damage.
putt for par.
He's in a share of 5th position. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Oh,
That was
Dr.
gonna
Chapinski
fall down.
strikes again.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing from around 160 yards. Just 1 shot back now. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's nicely done. And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place.
Down. Too hard.
Ooh. A par putt on the table.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Still in it.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich,
one back.
this player will
Yeah, I'm
enter
definitely
their
still in it.
final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
That was
Come
awful.
on, sit. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh.
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
Looks good.
And down she goes. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving
that was
as it
awful.
slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
How did I hit it harder and faster, and it
Here's
doesn't
a
get there?
chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. He's currently tied for 9th. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Second shot here on the 12th. Looks like they've got the 5.
Very slow. How?
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
It's got to be the backswing that they're calling slow.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt coming up for his par.
Wow.
Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Great shot. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Nope, too hard.
Oh, so close. He's
Right-
got a
right
par putt
read.
here. Let's see if he can make it.
Bad.
That's well holed. Now 5 strokes behind. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Going with the 5 wood.
What a shot. For me. Oh,
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
what's my golfer upset about?
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Great touch.
And in it goes for the par. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. That was wonderfully done. From around 120 yards here, 5 shots off the lead. A quality shot that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
That was a gallant
Or
attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
Yuck.
Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Nope.
Shame it didn't drop.
I would have hit it the right tempo.
And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Now at the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Get there.
Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad
Got a
thing.
chance now.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston can be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Come on. Get in.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. It's just about 3 feet away.
Way to
And
finish.
with that, this player will finish the Q
One
School
under and
final
actually
and gain a
advance.
ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have
Could've won it,
locked
too.
down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
I just wanted to qualify before moving on to another game.